11, Tata Ultras, Unacademy, Cred, Paytm, and Seat Tires. Now time for the awards. And the first award is the Dream 11 Game Changer of the Match Award. The winner gets a trophy and a check for 1 lakh, and that is Tom Curran. Played well today. 97 fantasy points for him. A wicket, as well as getting 54 not out at the back end there. A good game for him, and the importance of that performance, I guess we'll see towards the end of the tournament, because it's taken them as close as they can get on the night, despite them not quite being able to get over the line. On to the next award, and that is the Ultras Super Striker of the Match Award, and that goes to Andre Russell. A trophy and a check for 1 lakh, 24 from 14. Yeah, hits it a long way. Has done for many years, Andre Russell, and so no surprise there. Strike rate tonight of 171.43. Big hits, many of them. Right, on to the next one, and he comes back again, Tom Curran, because it's the Unacademy Let's Crack It Sixers Award. He gets a check for 1 lakh. 3 sixes from him, and the longest of those was at 89 meters. Andre Russell also had 3. And just to show you how far he can hit it as well, Tom Curran, he hit it further than Dre Russ. That's why he gets the award. On to the Cred Power Player of the Match Award. And the winner gets a trophy and a check for 1 lakh. It is Pat Cummins. You heard Steve Smith talking about the battle that they had in the power play. It was Pat Cummins who won this time. Wonderful bowling. An important wicket Steve Smith is. And in that power play was used for 3 overs, with the Rajasthan Royals having 3 gun players in that period of time. And he went 1 for 13. Now to speak to the winning captain, and that is KKR captain Dinesh Karthik. Dinesh, yeah, big smile on his face. Big smile on your face. Is that sort of a perfect game?
I wouldn't call it that. I think there are a lot of areas that we can definitely improve. It was a good game. It was a happy game. If you had told me that we're going to win by 37 runs at the start of the day, I'd have been very happy.
Tell me which part pleases you the most of the game.
Oh, a lot of things. The way Shubman Gill started, the way Mavi started bowling, the way Russell batted, a lot of small things. The way Morgan used his head and made sure he was there at the end. And, the beautiful side of young guys wanting to catch a ball no matter how high it is and how tough it is. I love that as attitude.
Yeah, talk about middle order composure, because at the start it didn't look so easy. It looked tough, in fact, with the way that Archer started things off and the way the pace was going.
Yeah, I think, Archer bowled really well. He bowled some great areas, bowled some good balls as well. I think it wasn't that easy a wicket to bat on. I think, a couple of the guys who batted well made it look a little better than what it was.
You spoke a little bit about the youth, the fact that you've got these guys who you've invested a lot of money and time in, and they pay off like that. How happy are you to see that?
I think, it's a very special thing. I keep saying it gets me a little emotional because, these boys, the journey they've been through when they've not playing were hard ones. They had doubts how their body is going to cope up, whether they'll play again. And for them to come out here and, just express themselves and wanting the ball, wanting to do something with the bat and ball, it was really special.
Now, at the start of the game, we sat there thinking everyone who turns up here has got to want to bat first. You lost the toss. Tell me what you guys were thinking on what discussions were in terms of coming here and finding these conditions.
We would have batted first. That was our plan. I think to put runs on the board was what we thought was the best way to go forward in this ground. And Steven chose to bowl first, so I guess he had his own plans.
Okay, well, congratulations on the win. I hope you can get some sort of momentum. 2 in a row, I'm sure, makes you happy.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much. Sure.
Okay, on to the final award, and you're going to stay there, Dinesh. You just wait there, because Shivam Mavi, another of those youngsters that we were talking about, is man of the match today, and he collects his man of the match award, which is a trophy and a check for 1 lakh. 2 for 20 from 4 overs. Bowled beautifully. You're going to put it down? Yeah, okay. A couple of big wickets yesterday there. And I'll ask in English, and your captain will... I couldn't ask it in... I wish I could. First of all, tell me about the plans that you go into the game with.
मैंने जैसे फर्स्ट विकेट देखा था कैसा विकेट है तो जब मैं बॉलिंग स्टार्ट की तो बॉल सीम हो रहा था थोड़ा तो फिर मैंने अपना प्लान्स नॉर्मल रखा कि अच्छे लेंथ पे बॉल डालना है. So when he started bowling, he realized there was a bit of seam movement, so he thought that he'll just stick to normal line and lengths, and that's what he was focusing on.
In terms of what you went in thinking and what you had to change along the way, how did that match up?
जो अंदर सोच के गया था और जो अंदर हुआ था कैसा वो मैच? थोड़ा डिफरेंट था क्योंकि अंदर जाके जब देखा तो विकेट थोड़ा सा सीम हो रहा था. पहले लग रहा था कि थोड़ा फ्लैट होगा, बट जब वह अंदर गया मैं बॉलिंग किया तो तब पता चला थोड़ा सीम हो रहा है. तो फिर मैंने नॉर्मल एक लेंथ पे स्टिक किया कि इसी लेंथ पे मेरे को बॉलिंग करना है.
So we're seeing... Oh, sorry. Yeah.
You want me to explain that, right?
You can explain it to me, and I'm sure everyone who's watching might understand. Go ahead.
So basically what he said was when he looked at the wicket, he thought it's going to be a flat one, but when he went in and he was seeing the way things were happening, he knew it was seaming, so he just tried to keep it tight there.
Saw the couple of wickets that you got. Do you target people? What do you think when you play against these guys who have such big names? And yet I know you played for India under 19, but these guys are international players.
मैं इनके अगेंस्ट खेला हूँ तो मतलब पहले भी खेल चुका हूँ तो मेरे को पता था कि मतलब नॉर्मली वो ये शॉट्स खेलते हैं, बट बॉल उतना अच्छा बैट पे नहीं आ रहा था तो इतना इजी नहीं था शॉट्स खेलना इस विकेट पे. So he says that he's played them once before, so he had the confidence that he knew what they were capable of, so he made sure he just stuck to his line and length, so that was his confidence, the fact that he's played them before.
I hope, Skipper, that you're happy with his plans, that he's telling you what he was thinking, and I'm sure you're happy with his performance today. Well bowled, both touch up. There you go. Man of the match for today is Shivam Mavi. Really good, and good to see these youngsters in both these sides going so well.
Bye. So it was a massive win in the end to KKR, but tomorrow it'll be match 13. Kings 11 will be taking on the Mumbai Indians in Abu Dhabi. We cannot wait for that one. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage this evening. From all of us here in Dubai, it's good night.